Now, Charles, I don't want you to become an enabler of incoherence. The one thing that the House does have is the right to hold hearings. And the one hearing that has made a difference thus far was the Benghazi hearing that Darrell Issa held last year when Gregory Hicks testified. I don't see them using the one power they have, which is to subpoena witnesses and to set the agenda at all. It's rather haphazard. And I put the blame for that at the Speaker's feet and the feet of the leader and the whip and every committee chairman. But do you want to give him a pass on this?
No, I don't give him a pass on this. I think the few things that you can do with control of one house is precisely to block, number one, and two, to bring things to light. And I think many of the hearings, it's not just that they haven't had hearings, they have had hearings. But when you think of how they let Hillary off with the complete incoherence of the questioning, rather than having some coherent set of questions, one following up on another and challenging what she said, how she got off of the hook from that hearing just showed these guys weren't up to major league play. I don't think I'd put it all at the foot of the leaders. I think it has to do with the people asking the questions.
Well, that's very true.
Some were good, but most, as you know, were not.
That's very true. Let me finish up there on Hillary. With these fiascos underway in Kiev, a massacre, and in Venezuela, the arrest of opposition leader Leopoldo Lopez today, Hillary's foreign policy trifecta is complete. She's lost South America, she's lost the Middle East, and she's lost Eastern Europe. How does anyone recover from that and run for the presidency?
By losing the Pacific Rim. And then you get a straight flush. You get a royal flush. Look, when people talk about her as a superb Secretary of State, I just ask one question. Name me one thing, just one, not three. Give me one thing she achieved in the 4 years as Secretary of State. I have yet to hear an answer.
You're right.
She traveled a lot. So did Marco Polo. And do you want him to be president?
No, I've asked repeatedly your friend E.J. Dion, many other people, Jonathan Alter. Abba dabba 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 is what we get out of them because they don't know. They don't see it coming. Maggie Haberman of Politico. But nevertheless, one of them, Dana Milbank said she accomplished becoming the front runner for the nomination. And you know what? That was astute on his part. Cynical, but astute. And is he correct that will endure?
I think she is the front runner. I don't think the convention will be a coronation. It's going to be a worship service. But that's not exactly why we have a Secretary of State. I do think it's really awful that you can have a 4-year term, achieve nothing,